reaching deep inside you. Go! The things you've never known. It's been tough, rough going, but you haven't gone alone.
We do more before 9 a.m. than most people do all day.
Be all that you can
Hey,
be.
First Sergeant. Good morning.
You can do it in the army.
Sie sind das Essen und wir sind der Jäger.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I'm your host, AirsoftAL, and welcome, of course, to the video that is announcing my cosplay for TueploCon 2022. Now, you're probably looking at this and scratching your heads. Well, a long time ago when I was in Disney World, I got this cloak here at Epcot, Japan. This cloak being, of course, the Scout Regiment cloak. And I do like me a cloak. And I started, after reading, of course, after rereading Freedom Rings, of course, Francis's little Attack on Titan Gate fanfiction, I started really racking around my brain thinking, what would a Special Forces Scout Regiment operator look like? Or a Scout Regiment SF operator. Basically, my own headcanon of what it would be. And this, kind of what I have set up. So let me go ahead and angle you guys down a bit so you can actually see what I've got. So you guys are angled down a little bit, so besides the cloak, which helps, of course, hide, what the enemy shouldn't see, they don't need to see what is under this. They really don't. And when they least expect it, waha! You come out with your gun! The gun being, of course, now my SBR M4. The Cyberpunk gun has been retired, but that's just kind of how it is. But either way, though, basically this is a 10-inch barrel, silenced with a flashlight, basic M4. And of course, collapsible stock for being able to maneuver better. Because basically, they're either flying around or they're in tight spaces where they need that extra length. Or at least that extra compactness. Even without the suppressor, let me take the suppressor off, actually. Oh my goodness, if I can get the suppressor off. There it goes. This is a pretty tiny gun. It actually is pretty tiny. But either way, though, the green and tan setup is more or less kind of like the Scout Regiment's own, color scheme, where it's like green and tan. So that kind of does help out when you're in woodland or desert environments, which, speaking of which, my setup is a lot more for Marley, for the warm weather, where I'm not wearing pants, but I am wearing combat shorts. As for the face mask here, the face mask does two things. Number one, keeps the plague from being, but also hides your identity. Also, the Scout Regiment cap, also Epcot Disney, but again, also, kind of a campaign cap, but the hard knuckle gloves, because, well, when you gotta get up close and personal, you gotta at least knock the bastards out. Now, moving away from what you see here, onto the vest itself. The vest, let me get my cloak behind me a bit. The vest itself is a plate carrier. Aside from, of course, the Scout Regiment patch, I made that myself, and of course, a morale patch, what have you. Below it is, of course, two magazine pouches, an extra pouch, which I'm going to be using for some snacks and goodies and drinks at the con, because the Comic-Con's going to be hot in that building. So, yeah, definitely one of those things. The other thing, though, is, of course, the M12 holster. Now, why the M12 holster? Well, when flying around the sky, you kind of want to make sure the pistol's going to stay in place. So having something that's going to be able to lock down is definitely good. But that doesn't mean it's not going to keep from being able to take out the pistol. The pistol in question is, of course, the... Well... Yeah, I know everyone's going to want to go crazy saying, oh, but you hate Glock, you hate Glock. Let's face it, they're going to want the best for the best. They're going to choose Glock. To be exact, this is a Glock 18C, which is select fire. So just for the cosplay, mind you, I'll bear with a Glock. Not a fucking word from any of you. But, yeah, no. Basically, it's right there, within reach of me, to be able to get a hold of. Over here is, of course, the utility pouch for all your utility needs, and that's about it. Literally, this loadout is as simple can be because I'm dressing up for warmer weather and, of course, doing some shenanigans and stuff. But, ladies and gentlemen, if you like my cosplay, or at least you enjoy me being the knockoff, we have the talking balaclava at home, kind of thing, then please do leave a like down below, and of course a very kind comment. I don't give a shit about what you think about the flag, I'm just here for fun. Also, I'm part Jewish, so fuck off with that. Oh, and 1/2 black, so, or at least 1/4 black, so I don't give a shit what you people think. Don't give a shit. Either way, though. But no, seriously though, ladies and gentlemen, this is actually going to be a really fun cosplay. I'm going to be meeting up with the guys from Tueplo Airsoft Club, and it's just going to be all sorts of fun. So, till then, ladies and gentlemen, I've been AirsoftAL, and remember, the wings of freedom. Till next time.
Looking for that perfect game for your gaming console? Video Game Corner is the largest independently owned video gaming store in North Mississippi, located at 1519 Highway 72 in Corinth. We are an authorized limited-run retail store and have a massive collection of retro games and game systems, and also plush toys and collectibles. We also pay top dollar for your used video games. Check them out Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Visit Video Game Corner in Corinth.